I ain't finna tell you how I got away with this shit.
If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I ain't regular out. You's a regular out. Took that bitch back. And she done fed you out. Look how you living out. You look scary out. Can't fuck that bitch right. Cause she be getting nailed out. You don't forgive her, ain't it? You wanna love her, don't you? Just know that love ain't for you. It's for the world, homie. I got some real homies. We don't pretend, homie. ISUPK, 1 West, we kicking field goals. Let that bitch lead, ho. She got them D's, though. With a little steak and ass pussy, she be going beast mode. She HIV, ho. You a dirty ass skeet, ho. Don't get that shit up out your chest, bitch. Say what you gonna do now, what you gonna say now, what you gonna do to me? It is UPK, I'm shot too deep, it's better Google me. I put these girls all in my training camp like I relieve. I say what I do and I do what I say, bitch, what the fuck you mean? If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I get paper, bro. Got my standards up. You a munchkin out. Catching knees out. Check my favorite out. I'm a player out. These niggas top block. Took your lead out. You shouldn't be worried about these broke ass bitches. And don't compare yourself to simp ass niggas. Had to shine a light on these disparate ass women. Cause they be tripping hard, acting like they different. But a bit be basic, bit be horn and bit be naked. Faking, stinking, the shame is dirty. My bit be faking. I don't get too fucks about you. I wouldn't have put no baby in you. Bit be saying they got that paper, look, they let me itch. Done caught the penalty, hit my energy, got me feeling me. Ice hitting on them, these diamond teeth that's into me. And I'm getting right and I'm stacking up and I'm getting to it. And these niggas hate but they can't touch cause I'm bulletproof. If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a piece, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out.
Let her goddamn love them AIDS damn dick, she love, nigga. Ain't no taking nothing back. Cause I ain't regular out.
Backstage.
You boy. You know what time it is, nigga.
Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas.
I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me.
But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor.
You know what I'm saying?
Under commanding general, your honor.
Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hock can gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he give them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody trying to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And another blasphemy of them, which they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Backstage.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
What you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK, you solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All they nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a whole study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest holding. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. You scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
It's all about that warfare, boy. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. Now this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We will not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem? Tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour pass. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit to pray up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race to make merchandise out of my abuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth. Nigga, cool zone. Go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pay daily. You should've used your common sense. My zeal lit, that means you could never prevail. Hey, with a true sin, hey, where warriors dwell. Be wise with the weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know 2 things, a robber will not prosper. And any man harm me and my aunt gon' meet the doctor. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. Been watching my people die so you can miss me with that love talk. My UPK soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret it. What that means? Fall on his ass. Comparing me to you really ain't no contest. Long live one West. Say what? Long live one West. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for. Tell them back up. I'm about to drop something heavy for. Go to ground. It's all about that warfare, boy. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down.
I got big rain, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, delete your ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, got the same, for wrong, these people, I try to tell these motherfuckers time and time, nigga, for wrong, pussy ass, purple ass nigga, man, for wrong, get your born ass right, niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You that scare ass, cow ass, little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, y'all young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. Yeah. All these niggas run down, hate, but tell them zip it lip. And you a dumb ass, scare ass, boy, little body bitch. Damn. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know nigga don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. But you a whole ass, dirty ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with it down, scritchy with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. Be rain, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, you leech ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong, I tell you, for wrong, get your shit together, for wrong, work. I'ma do this shit till I rock it, you little body bitch. I'ma ditch your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all zock, you little body bitch. And I switch, ain't gon' know your thought, you little body bitch. And I'ma stay terminal like the cars, you little body bitch. And I'm stone cold like a bond, you little body bitch. And I'm a warrior like Dan Gabar, you little body bitch. And my aim like that a zock, you little body bitch. Need a princess pop out, you little body bitch. Or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch. Yeah. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch. Just in case anyone wanna die, cause I'm body bitch. I got be right, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, we purple, we gay, you leech ass, lil' fame, I won't want, not same, for wrong. For wrong. Hey, what I tell you, nigga? What I say, fuck wrong, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, pussy ass nigga.
That's hell up. That wasn't it. That was that. Sure. Toot you.
Don't let your strongest muscle be your goddamn them Twitter fingers, nigga.
Online that gangster.
Boss that nigga, man. Get your shit together, man. I'm overrated. So overrated. Overrated. So overrated, nigga. Coming on this bitch real fresh, bulletproof, high shoot, bitch, you better wear your vest. She try to get something off her chest, but the drip on her head made a mess. I'm a real piece of profit on this one, but nighttime sheet, I'm a beast. I'm like, here, eat it up, baby, eat. Here, eat it up, baby, eat. I walk with my pole like a pimp in the state that I got up a ton. I walk around with a lot of blaze, I lit a rip on it, yeah. Tonight it's a ride, I got a show, live show, and the niggas still indie. UPK niggas winning, UPK niggas gifted. Hey, I had a little money, but I lost a little money for that punk ass job. Now I'm getting paid off passion, so it's only right that I stunt. All the niggas wanna hate, frustrates on the face, boy, a little wasting time. I don't hate being around broke minds, I motivate their ass in their grind. And that's a real ass leader, real ass nigga, 2G short in the flesh. And I'ma eat my plate so good, I'ma let a little bit while the dish. And I'ma beat down your block so rich, top off, you'll feel it leg. I went to another bitch house, cause that bitch ain't clean up the kitchen. And I ain't saying no names, give a goddamn shit, let that motherfucker learn. I left my phone unlocked, woke up, bitch, had a damn chalkboard in front. Wanna know who it is, who the fuck is that bitch, I ain't telling no business. And I bought another motherfucking chopper, and that bitch came with some haters, but hey, I'm overrated, pass overrated. I'm overrated, pass overrated, nigga. I'm overrated, pass overrated. I'm overrated, pass overrated, nigga. I pass overrated, my money coming steady, I'ma rock up my good talk. Hey, the women looking good, got them white cross, I was trying to see who got good talk. South Carolina, where them 5 thick women, they better know how to cook up. Hey, never say the bitch from scratch, that'll keep a nigga, yeah, on stop. I be in Atlanta with the hitters, zone 6 rockin' with a nigga. Had a nigga walk up to a G, but couldn't get past my security. Yeah, I go out, that's my dog, already, and the police too official. Niggas in the world traumatized, tryna buy a trip off a nigga. But when keep the shows coming, keep these hoes running hill for a change, he'll fly. But I gotta keep my fly slide on me, cause these knack bitches lying. I'm in North Carolina doing real big shit, I been got new ties. If you ain't round broke, boy, you tired. But me and my niggas, yeah, pass over ready, pass over ready. Overrated, pass overrated, nigga. Pass overrated, pass overrated, overrated, pass overrated, nigga.
That's the Pass Overrated, man, mixtape. EP, whatever you wanna call it. I'm feeding y'all more. Y'all run this shit up, man. Do this shit for the Lord, man. Pass Overrated, man. UPK South Carolina, man. Shaw 2G. Come on, I see you, nigga. Come on.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm on this for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I'll tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind fail. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like bad pal. But ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. They try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, and it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guess, ain't no more question. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In pump smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, it's all I don't. Either photo, salute my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she leave me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah.
All right, this is Rooted Speech, man. We got Captain Taiwan in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rooted Speech, man. I'll break it down right quick, though.
Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine. Big glow, I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slip throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, Very big facts, very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot you. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not inside of my conglomerate. Wreck like King Kong. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm through our pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect. Pay homage, I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designing charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had friends on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain of up 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause the niggas getting fouled, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.
Bust their head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow.
We outside. We outside with us. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one West for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, so them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery, I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle.
Are just incidental. The problem exists because white people think they're better than black people and they want to oppress us and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed.
This is the I agree with you perfectly. This is the basic problem
Then what do you
that
want to
white
talk to me
people
about?
think they're better
So
than
that I can do
others.
it. I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated. Well, so you can have him. And here's what I'll say. I wish you would follow Jesus like we followed him. Because if you did that, then we'd be in charge tomorrow. I think the problem is so bad that we can have no understanding at all.
You think it's gotten to the point where there can never be that reconciliation? Then?
No. You talk about justice, and it means one thing to you, and we talk about it and it means something else to us. And it'll always be that way. And I'd like you to know I have a terrible feeling against preachers because I think you guys are the ones who are largely responsible for the problem in the first place. And you can accept it or not any way you choose. And for you, this may be an excursion, you know, across the line.
What about the person that wants to listen? I genuinely feel that I want to listen.
Well, if you listen and try to do something, you get kicked out of your church. See, that's where your people are.
Well, we can make changes. So the change that have come up in drastic.
God bless you, little brother. Come back and see us again sometime. And don't look back in anger. Thanks for taking it so well. He thought we were going to do in here like they do to us. If we went in one of their places, everybody would have jumped out of their chairs and got some ropes together and hung one of us. We couldn't even go in one of their places like this. Right, Daniel?
Yeah. Right.
Which is the bigger threat to American democracy and the Constitution? A Vietnamese mother suckling her child, or a white racist governor in Alabama who says, in so many words, to hell with the Constitution and Johnson and everything else? Which is the greater threat to democracy?
This is true, but these people have a kind of self-deception. You know, they believe, they circulate these myths so long that they've begun to believe them. And once you believe them, as they say, if you define a situation as being real, it will be real in its consequences. And this is just what's happened. They've come to actually believe this. And any evidence to the contrary, he's the exception. But the fact is, all the people who do struggle hard enough to accumulate a down payment, they do want something better for themselves and for their kids, and they hope that their neighbors will be the same kind of people that they are.
The black man fights for the white man, not for himself. He tells you to bleed and you bleed. He said, go bleed in Korea for the white man, and you go bleed because you have to. He tells you to go to Vietnam or Lebanon or Laos, and we have to bleed. Then in Mississippi or Alabama or Omaha, Nebraska, where they're taking our rights and we know who the people are who are taking them, we don't have any blood then. We're radical. Just because we want to get the rights that we fight overseas for so the white man can have. We fight over there to defend his women and children and defend his land from attack. And while we're over there fighting for him, our own people are being attacked by the same white people over here we're supposed to be fighting to defend.
Right. Everybody's got something to fight for. Right? You got the rights that you fought for. Do you feel that? Do you say, Sergeant? And I got out. Do you feel that you're living under those rights now?
Why should he go over there and fight the Vietnamese? They've done nothing to him. Working right in this own country, he can go places and he can't even get in a hotel. I mean, and he can drive in a place and might not even be able to get gas if the people don't look at your license plate and see where you're from.
That's what he was talking about.
Have you ever been in Hawaii?
Yeah.
What do you think about you? They're black as you are, and I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay then. What a bottle of beer cost you? 80 cents, don't it? Will they speak to you? Because they got long, pretty hair.
No, that's not what the white men got there and contaminated them.
You can't go to places in Japan, man.
Well, you know what? You know why? The American white men.
Yeah, but the Japanese gonna keep you out of it.
Why? Well, look, man, let me say this now. Even if you go some other over there and they mistreat you, well, you can't feel too bad, but that's not your home. But when you come to your own home and mistreated, then you really feel mistreated. This is my home here. And if it's being the fight, just fight here.
Amen. Right.
You know what I mean? Why go over there and fight?
Have you ever been turned away from a hotel by a Vietnamese, by a Chinese, a Japanese, a Korean, a Lebanese? How about a white man? Yeah. Then if we should fight the man who's hurting us, and the white man is one, and he lives in this country.
1974, Patricia Hearst, the heiress to the media empire of the Hearst family, was kidnapped by the leftist armed group known as the SLA. 2 months later, Patricia adopted the name Tanya and joined the ranks of the SLA, participating in bank robberies. She declared herself a member of the SLA, armed herself, and even posed for photographs. After the FBI's armed confrontation with the SLA, Patricia was arrested following her year-and-a-half-long fugitive period. She faced charges of armed robbery and terrorism. Patricia shocked the United States with her statement that she was innocent because everything was an action carried out under the influence of SLA. Patricia's case became a prominent example of the phenomenon known as the Stockholm Syndrome, where hostages sympathize with or even join their captors due to brainwashing or survival instincts. In 1974, Patricia Hearst, the heiress to the media empire of the Hearst family, was kidnapped by the leftist armed group known as the SLA. 2 months later, Patricia adopted the name Tanya and joined the ranks of the SLA, participating in bank robberies. She declared herself a member of the SLA, armed herself, and even posed for photographs. After the FBI's armed confrontation with the SLA, Patricia was arrested following her year-and-a-half-long fugitive period. She faced charges of armed robbery and terrorism. Patricia shocked the United States with her statement that she was innocent because everything was an action carried out under the influence of SLA. Patricia's case became a prominent example of the phenomenon known as the Stockholm Syndrome, where hostages sympathize with or even join their captors due to brainwashing or survival instincts.
Sign Christ, check the sound, Baba Gasham. Make sure we are to love. Sign Christ. Yep, I heard that. Sign Christ. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakadah to the brothers. Shalom. Yahweh Shemar Thom Shem to the sisters. I'm Precinct Officer Paratazar, holding the class down for Precinct Officer 1000 Sha'al. And this is the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start off at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Genion. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, so-called Native American Indians. They are God's chosen people of the Bible. Let's clap it up for the Most High God. This is Wednesday law class. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible, let's clap it up. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are destroyed. We are destroyed. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are destroyed. We just finished following our slave master doctrine. We just finished serving white Jesus doctrine. Joe Biden doctrine said you have to celebrate Easter. That's what Joe Biden doctrine. And guess what? We are such, you know what I mean? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American is such good slaves. Oh, we such good slaves. Where in the Bible to tell you to celebrate Easter? Where's, you know what I mean? Where's the law? You know what I mean? The law to say celebrate Easter this way. But if we go into Leviticus chapter 23, they're going to tell us how to celebrate the Passover, God's holiday. For the 12 tribes of Israel who are today so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, Negro, and indigenous descent. That's what's going on. Bob Gashar, can you please read the title?
God's chosen people. Stop following behind our oppressor.
He said, God's chosen people who are today so-called blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. You know what I'm saying? Stop following behind our oppressor. Who's our oppressor? Donald Trump, Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise. Those are our oppressor. And you know, we love our oppressor so much, we learn helplessness. We apologize to Donald Trump people because they hurt their fist on our face, and we love it. We have bending the knee. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, you have bending the knee to Donald Trump. If you celebrate, you know what I'm saying, New Year's Day, you have bended the knee to Donald Trump in America and white Jesus doctrine. You know what I'm saying? If you celebrating your birthday, you have bended the goddamn knee to your slave master. We have bended the knee. Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. That's what happened. We became homeborn slaves. That's what happened. You know what I mean? Now we follow behind our oppressor. It's normalized now. It's normal. We talk like our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? We treat each other like our oppressor. That's the reason why we sell drugs to each other. That's the reason why we can't agree with your, you know what I'm saying, with each other. Because we talk like white people. We talk like our slave master. We talk like the oppressor towards one another. What brotherhood that do, you know what I'm saying? What type of moral compass that came out of, what type of moral compass that come out of Easter? Anybody? Okay. What moral compass come out of your birthday? Anybody? What moral compass that come out of Thanksgiving? Anybody? To teach you how to treat your brother. To teach you about the law, statutes, and commandments. Nothing. Baba Gashar, can you get Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2? Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. Because this is for blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians who are God's chosen people, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. Yes, we only talking to them. We only talking to them. Baba Gashar, when you have it, just read it. Read it for me, Baba Gashar.
Share the screen.
All right. It should be already shared. It should be. Oh, okay. You unshared it. Go back down here. No, go back down here on present. Share. Share. And just get the scripture. There you go. Now let me show you something. Click on this. Click on Genesis. You see Genesis? You see that share? That just automatically going to switch out. That's all you have to click is that share. All right. Yeah, go back to and just scroll down. Blow it up a little bit. Blow it up a couple hairs. Right here. Hit this button right there, and all the way up to the line. All the way up to the line. The water, I appreciate it. Read that, Baba Gashar? Stay on that tab. Yeah, just stay in there.
For thou art an holy people unto the Most High thy power, and the Most High hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth.
So for blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, right here it says in Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art a holy people. Holy means separate. Kodash in the Hebrew. That's what it means. You are a separate people. You know what I'm saying? A separate people unto the Lord thy God. This is in the Bible. This is in the Bible right here. That everybody speak. That's the reason why the Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim mosque, or whatever, they don't want to read the quote unquote the Old Testament. That's only talking to one nation of people. This Bible is the Israelites' constitution. Laws and history. That's what it is.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It tells you all the mistakes that we did. It tells you about the mistakes that David did. King David was a disgusting bastard, then he had to repent. He had to repent for that. King David's son Solomon, when he went off, when you know what I'm saying, when a brother of Yahusha, Joseph, when their brothers went off and beat them up and sold them, you know what I'm saying, sold them to some Ishmaelites. Oh, we got all our dirt in here. That's what we acknowledge. We not, you know what I'm saying, ISUPK. We tell you, yes, we did it. We ain't got no goddamn shame at all. Oh, it's right here in the book. Oh, yeah, we was a bunch of disgusting bastards. The Most High God, you know, kept on telling you, oh, man, stop doing this, stop doing that. And we continue to be a bunch of disgusting bastards. That's in our history. That's in our history right now. I'm going to get to you. Let me just read the script. It says, for that, but we have, ISUPK here to remind our people, because our people have been beaten down so much. You know, right now, people fight against us because we tell, you know what I'm saying, we tell our people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, is a special people, is a whole people, and people get mad at that. Oh, we suffer from what? Stockholm syndrome. You see Patty Hearst? Patty Hearst was kidnapped. This, you know what I mean? This snow roach, this dog, this so-called white woman was kidnapped. 3 days. 3 goddamn days she was with her kidnappers. Then she just changed her name. Look at that. She became somebody else. She became what the kidnappers like. Not only that, she started doing what the kidnappers did. The kidnappers robbed banks. Patty, the victim, started robbing banks. Whatever her kidnappers did, she did also and loved it. Now imagine that, you know what I mean? Now multiply that for 400 years. What are we doing now? We got their names, right? Jonathan King, Hernandez, Pedro and them. Oh man, we speak their language. I always say, I never met a Mexican who speaks Mexican, but I met a Mexican who speaks Spanish. I never met an African American that speaks African American, but I met an African American who speaks English. Are they related to the Queen of France? The Queen of England? I met a Haitian that speaks French, but I never met a Haitian who speaks Haitian. It's just broken French. That's all what it is. Never met that. And who named them Haiti? Who named them that? Who named you African American? You know I'm older than the term African American. I'm older than that term. That came out in 85. That came out about like 84, 85-ish. I'm older than that term. We was colors of Negroes back then. That's what we was. You didn't hear Martin Luther King? The colors. The Negroes. That's in the 60s right there. African, then you got Afro-American. Oh man, our oppressor love to name us. You got Puerto Rican. Oh man, the Spaniards. We got to understand blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians and start following God's law, our Constitution. It says, for thou art a holy people, a separate people. You know what I'm saying? Israelites, unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord thy God hath chosen the Israelites to be a peculiar people. Pastor Shaw, look up the word. Matter of fact, look up the word peculiar. If you got your phone on you, look up that word peculiar. He's gonna read the definition and just post that definition on the share. Just click on the share and you can just share that real quick. Understand what do that mean? Because we are going to raise up this nation. We're going to raise blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, Negro and Indian descent up above all nations upon the face of the earth. Oh, yes, we're going to do it. And we're going to do that with the Lord, statute, command. We're going to do that with the Most High God. We're going to do that with the Yahushua, ignorant called Jesus Christ. And we're going to do that with the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what we're going to do. You have it? You have it? Can you read it? Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
Peculiar meaning special. Any attempt to explicate the theme is bound to run into peculiar difficulty.
But what is the first definition?
Special.
Say that again? Special. That's it right there. We are special. Peculiar means something unique, something not ordinary. When, you know what I'm saying? When ISUPK went to Atlanta, when we had our Passover, people said, look at those people. They look different. I've never seen a goddamn unicorn before. Look at them. They are unicorns. They are a majestic being. What is this garment? What are these garments that they're wearing? Why do it look like they don't look like us? Even though I know they are my kind, but they look different.
They different.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they moving differently. You know, so I need you to raise your hand. You can't just burst out like that, right? So if you have to say something, always raise your hand. I'll show you. So, and this is what they saw. They saw sisters dressed in modest apparel. They never seen that. They never seen a people look glorious in royalty. Royalty. We are royal people. I know we don't see it. You know what I mean? I know we don't see it. We from Harlem. On 125th, up and down Harlem, you see people drugged out, passed out. But they are better than Donald Trump and Joe Biden. You see the Mexican sisters selling mango slices on a goddamn FDR. She's better than Donald Trump, mother, daughter, and aunt. She's God's chosen. That's who she is. That's who she is. So let me go back to the scripture. I'm going to get you. Go back to the scripture. For thou art a holy people, a separate people, you know what I'm saying, the 12 tribes of Israel, unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord thy God had chosen thee, had chosen the Israelite to be a peculiar, a special, a unique people unto himself. Not everybody, Israelites, unto God. The living God, everybody, you know what I mean? The Pope, the Pope, you know what I'm saying, that just passed away. That means 2 more kids is not going to be touched. That's what it means. The Pope he passed away. So I say about 2 or 3 kids is not going to be touched. It's not going to be lied to. That place is supposed to burn down to the ground. We're going to protect Edomite children from their fathers. That's what we're going to do. There ain't going to be no touching in the kingdom. You're not allowed to do so. Only thing you to do so is being a good slave and bring me all your money. That's what we want. All right? There ain't going to be no war. There ain't going to be no war. We're going to show you, you know what I mean, how to conduct yourself, how to not disrespect your children. We're going to show, you know what I mean? We're going to show you if you touch one of your children, you're going to be unalive. It's in the scriptures right there. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. So it says it right here. We are a special people unto himself, above all the nation upon the face of the earth. Do anybody know this word for nation in Hebrew? Do anybody know that word? Because a lot of people don't know what that word means. Huh? That's all it means. That's all it means. It just means nation. Go ahead. That's all it means. Nation. That's it. That's it. The Israelites are a nation. That's what it means. That's just what the word means. But somebody told us differently. We're supposed to be above all nations upon the face of the earth. Period. That's what we're going on. You had a question? What's your question?
I like that scripture for what you was bringing out, precept. It's Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 7.
Wait, hold that for a second. You know what I mean? Because I don't want you to pull the scripture because I just want to run through this class. I appreciate that. All right. So, Baba Kishar, if possible, let me see here. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 5.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians do not know about this. Because somebody told us, don't read the Old Testament. That's the old stuff. That's that evil God right there. You know, that's the angry God right there. You're going to believe a slave master. You're going to believe a person who violated your nation. You know what I mean? That's what you're going to believe? Are we going to believe this now? Everything that's coming out of his mouth is truth now? It's truth now, huh? What year did you stop celebrating white Jesus? What year did you say Jesus is not white? What year? What year was that? Oh, man. We following behind our oppressors all day, every day. That's what we're doing. Bob Gashar, read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 5. Only if thou carefully hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe, to do all these commandments, which I command thee this day.
So now, it says it right there. Only if thou. Who is the thou? This is a so-called Haitian man, a Levite, having lower class amongst his people in the goddamn wilderness. Who else is there? Where the Ammonites at? The Moabites? The Egyptians? The quote-unquote, the mixed multitude? Where's they at? Anybody? This is Moses having low class. He had to remind his brothers and sisters because they just finished coming out of slavery. They have been destroyed. They got to get raised back up to understand you are God's chosen people. God, you know what I'm saying? Your God heard your cries. You try to say, you know what I'm saying, our God, you know what I'm saying, who we have, we the only people in the world have a living God. You try to say he's not going to hear our cries the way that he heard our cries in Egypt. He was going off in Egypt. He got a promise to us. He sent the promise to us. It says it right there. Only if thou, Israelites, carefully hearken, listen diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Israelite God. Read on.
To observe.
To do what?
To observe.
Oh, man. To observe. You know what I mean? The understanding that that's an order to look at. Be focused on the order. To observe. Read on.
To do all these commandments.
No. The commandments is done away with because Purple Dollar told me so. Say that again.
To do all these commandments.
Oh, no. I don't got to do it because my local church, you know what I'm saying? Reverend Bartholomew told me that the laws is done away with. That's what he told me. Every Sunday, the laws are done away with. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Jesus brought something new. This is what they told me. This is what they told me. They told me this since the 1800s. You know that? They told us this since the 1800s, the 1700s, the slave Bible. Huh? Anybody? Now, you know what I mean? Now I don't, you know what I mean? Now I do exactly what Donald Trump want me to do. Now I do exactly what white Jesus want me to do. I don't do, you know what I'm saying, God's laws. Now it's okay for me to sell drugs to pregnant black women. It's all good now. Now, you know what I mean? Now it's okay for me to unalive another brother because he got on a blue scarf and I got on a red scarf. It's all good now. Now it's all good. That I can make trillions and trillions of dollars in the drug game and bring in a strong cartel and unalive my own kind people. It's all good now because the laws is done away with. We acting like our oppressor. We are following behind our oppressor. And our oppressor's law to say, destroy your own kind. Make a sexy red. Whore out your sisters. Whore out your sister. You is not going to, how dare you pull up Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. You dare do that. Whore your sister out. Whore your mother out. Whore your daughter out. Whore your niece out. Whore your aunt out. Whore them all out. America and white Jesus love it. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why the black women is the face of whoredom in 2025. And guess who's number 2 in whoremongers? Black men. Oh man, yeah. We became the face of disrespecting our sisters and making our sisters a bunch of whores. Now, you know what I'm saying? You know what Cap always said, Priest and Captain Taziah. He said, women stop being whores once men stop loving whores. You know where you learn that from? He learned that from the men above him. You know what the men above him learned that from? Right here in the Lord's Statute Commandments. Baba Gashar, we're going to come back to that. Just pull that up in Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17.
Okay.
Right there. To let you know, the daughter of Zion, the daughter of God, our sisters. Got to teach them again. They don't know. They don't know that. They don't. They don't know. It's like, this is what society is. This is what I want to project to the society. So it's our jobs, you know what I mean? It's our job for the priest and the prophet of the Lord to teach our sister that you're better than that. You're not allowed to be that. You're allowed to change yourself. You're allowed to become a brand new creature. You're allowed to do that. Because you're a God, you're God's chosen people, and Yahweh came down, Jesus Christ came down and let us know that we could change. To be that brand new person. It's all good. Baba Gashar, read that.
Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
Wait, hold on. This is a law. This is a law. This is a law. Anybody? This is a law for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Hey, let Donald Trump mother become a whore. Let her become a whore. But my mother over here, God's chosen people, a daughter of Zion, she's not allowed to be. Ain't no OnlyFans over here. This is our Constitution. In American Constitution, there's no moral compass. So in American Constitution, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. Donald Trump can say, go out, my daughter, and become a great whore so you can make all the monies. God's chosen people, we have a moral compass. It says right here in Deuteronomy, right? And somebody told us, don't read that. That's the Old Testament. Oh, man, that's the Old Testament. That's the Old Testament. That's the way they feel. Baba Shah, start from the top.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There shall be no whores of the daughter of Yasha Allah. Our daughters, our mothers, our aunts, our niece. You see, how come? What year was okay that a daughter could walk around her father half naked? Oh, people don't know that. Here in the ISUPK, we're going to teach you what naked is. We're going to teach you that. You think it's okay to wear a goddamn tank top in front of a goddamn man? What is a goddamn you showing how big your arms are to your brother? That's nakedness to us. That's nakedness. Oh, you want to be sexy in front of your brother, huh? You want to show how big your arms got in front of your mother, huh? You so comfortable. This is how much that we are destroyed. Your daughter is walking around, you know what I'm saying, with booty shorts on in her house. She should feel ashamed to put on some goddamn clothes. He's not allowed to feel comfortable in front of your brother, in front of your mother, your father, with a tank top on, with no, you know what I mean, with no nothing on covering this. You know, they're covering your top. When did we become so comfortable this way? Because somebody told us not to read Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. That law. That's what happened. And guess what? We ran off with it. We ran off with it. Well, if she want to do that, let her do that. But I'm going to speak up about that. I'm going to speak up. Where I'm going to fall back, I'm uncomfortable with that, sis. If possible, can you please, you know what I'm saying? I'm your brother. You're offending me right now. There's no reason for me to see your breast. That's supposed to be for your husband, not for your blood brother. And guess what? They will feel offended because you said something wrong. You believe that? This is the type of society that we live in. This is covenant society. So it said, thou shalt not be no whores of the daughter of Israel. Read on.
Come on. Nor a sodomite.
Nor what?
Nor a sodomite.
Say that again.
Nor a sodomite.
Go on.
Of the sons of Israel.
Nor a sodomite. Men sleeping with men and saying it was all gravy. I mean, like Donald Trump. Father, be a goddamn disgusting sodomite. Why are you following behind Donald Trump? But guess who's the face on? Guess who's the face of being a sodomite? Black men. We are the face of it. Then you got these disgusting podcasts interviewing people that have been in jail. Yeah, I did that to that man. And they got them on their show and not rebuking them. Yo, a disgusting, you know what I'm saying, violator. Nobody said nothing about that. And guess what? Nobody prosecuting that sick bastard. Nobody's prosecuting him. Because he's confessing to crimes what he did in jail. But in jail, everything is all good, huh? Everything got to be all good, huh? That's their business. No, it's not. How is their business? How is their business? In the kingdom, any sodomy you will be unalive. Period. Anything that you turn a blind eye to, you will be unalive. And you deserve it because you are exactly what a pedophile loves. A pedophile loves when nobody says anything. That's what's going on in the Black community as we speak. As we speak. You know what I mean? I want any brothers out there to turn to your rib and ask your rib, have anything in the past happened to you? Watch. And I want the rib, I'm going to get to, and I want the rib to turn to that man and ask him, have anything happened to him? Was something strange happened to you when you was alone with somebody? Pimp and Ken. I could pull the video up. Pimp and Ken. You know, you're going to hoe up and blow up, barbecue and mildew that pimp? He just told, he got touched and molested by, you know what I'm saying, by his sister. His sister, you know, women molest kids too. Everybody forgot about that, huh? When he was 8 to the age of 11, his sister was touching him. And he hated women. He said it. That's why he became a pimp. He said, I realized something was wrong when I got a daughter. I realized I needed counseling, therapy. Because what happened to them in the past, that's how pedophiles, that's how they reproduce. That's how they reproduce. That's what's going on. That's why the Catholic Church is like that. It's like that. That's how they can transfer different kid touchers all over. Then the next generation become that because nobody helped them. It says right here, thou shalt not be no whores of the daughter of Israel, nor sodomites of the sons of Israel. That's our law. If there's any law in the American Constitution say you is not allowed to be a sodomite. If there's any laws in the American Constitution that say you're not allowed to be a whore. No. Baba Kishar, go back to 15 and 5.
God.
I just have to pull that law. So you know what I mean? If you want, and this law have been reinforced. Matter of fact, we're gonna go back to Deuteronomy 15, but go to Leviticus, I think it's 19 and 29, to reinforce this. To reinforce this law right here, if I'm not mistaken. Leviticus 19 and 29, if I'm not mistaken. I'm find it. Let me see here. Is that right here? Yeah, there we go right there. Baba Kishar, read that. Shana.
Do not prostitute thy daughter.
Say that again.
Do not prostitute thy daughter.
Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. If your daughter acting like a prostitute, you just give her 50 feet. You don't get in that position. It says right here on the law, do not prostitute thy daughter. God's daughter. Read on.
To cause her to be a whore.
Say that again.
To cause her to be a whore.
A pimp. Say that again.
To cause her to be a whore.
OnlyFans. Say that again.
To cause her to be a whore.
You know what I'm saying? Twerking on on Facebook. You know women that twerk and show, you know what I mean, have no clothes on. How come their videos never get flagged? You ever notice this, Prince? How come videos get flagged? Because I call them snow roaches. Because I say a woman is not allowed to be a whore, and my flag, you know what I mean? My videos get flagged. They get taken down. But you can go over here on Sexy Red. She's talking about all types of perverted, disgustingness with no clothes on, and that video will get millions and millions of hits. Well, once I say, she's a whore, and guess what? I am part of how you pronounce it? Gorilla? I'm part of her Facebook group. I'm part of that. They don't post none of my videos. They don't post none of my videos. None of them. I'm talking about brotherhood. I'm talking about sisterhood. I'm talking about the laws of God. I'm talking about, we need to stop doing the things that we're doing. You know what I mean? And come back to the Most High God and start, being these families that we could change. That's what I'm talking about. You can stop doing that. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? When people think about you, they're supposed to think about classiness and diamonds. And guess what? You never showed your body. You never showed your body. You know what I mean? You are classy. You know what I mean? You got modest apparel and you got the diamonds and shine. You know how Israel get down. Oh, buddy. We know we love to shine. Because we are God's chosen people. Blacks and Hispanics and name it. Oh, man. I'm going to pull it. It's been a long time since I pulled it. It's been a long time since I pulled it. And I got to say it because we are the salt of the earth. Even though we've been crushed down into powder. God's people, everybody knows it's supposed to be the salt of the earth, right? We're the trendsetters. We're the trendsetters. Bob Bishop, pull up a Jewish man. Pull up a Jewish man. Pull up people who think that's who's God's chosen people. Just go to Google, what Jewish people? Put anything. You know what I mean? I don't care what you pull. Just pull up anything so we can see God's chosen people. So we can see God's chosen people. All right, and get images. There you go. There you go. There you go. You can scroll down, scroll. You know what I mean? Scroll. You gotta scroll down a little bit, couple hairs. You know what I'm saying? Pull it up. Pull it up. It doesn't matter what picture that you pull up. You see here. You know what I mean? You can do the big hats. You can do the big hats. I don't care. I don't care. Just pull them up. Pull them up. Look at God's chosen people. Look at them. Look at them. That's God's chosen people. That's the salt of the earth. Look at them. They're a bunch of cornballs. No flavor. They all cardboard. All of them. Who's asking, yo, I want the Jewish food? When the last time you heard, I want the Jewish people to cater my, you know what I'm saying, cater my party? When the last time you heard that? Now, Bob can show. Pull up ISUPK 2025 passport. Pull up the, you know what I mean, the salt of the earth. Pull that up. ISUPK, you know what I mean, and show how glorious we look. You go in images, so on and so on, generals. Let me see, is there any pictures up there? Matter of fact, I think they posted some on YouTube too, so you can go to YouTube and it's all good. Cause I want you to see the sisters. I want the sisters to be shown. All the sisters looking so glorious. That's the, you know what I mean? Look, oh wait, hold on. Look at the garment he got. Look at that garment. That garment is the salt. It's the flavor. Look at that. That's God's chosen. That's God's chosen people. You're gonna think about somebody that got curly fries on the side with a little spindle hat on and say they God's chosen people? Look at blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Oh, we got the flavor. We got the flavor. That's who we are. We always been flashy. Even though we was broke, we've been flashy. Because God's chosen people is flashy. We are flashy. Even when we've been beat down into goddamn powder, we are God's chosen. Because people know us. Ain't nobody follow no Jewish man, but they're gonna follow, you know what I mean? They're gonna follow, you know what I'm saying, so-called Hispanic, and you know what I'm saying, that live in Brooklyn, in the projects, with the gold fronts. Come on, man. That's how we get there. That's how we get there. Let me see. That's it right there. You can go to the old ones. It's all good. It's all good. Matter of fact, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, and just type in the past. So go back. You can just click here. Go on YouTube. Yeah. Go on YouTube and just do the Passover and that stuff when it start popping up. We probably see you. We probably see you there. ISUPK, yeah. We probably see you there right there, praise. The whole black party. Oh man, they're glorious. Anything will look, anything is all good. It's all good right there. Look at that flavor right there. Look at those garments. Oh man, preaching up there from I see her from Arizona. I see my brother 2022. Oh, look at those. Oh, man. Look at stuff. Yeah. Oh, man. Look at those garments. Whoa. Look at the sister. Oh, wait.
shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Ayawon, Anayako, Haimor, Kabash, Amayon, Bonsheka, Wala Allah, Lanahawu, verse 13. Wamanakapo, Shanga, Aisharaki, Salah, Allah,
Go back to the scripture, 15 and 5. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 5. Only if thou carefully hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe, to do all these commandments, which I command thee this day.
Read on.
Verse 6. For the Most High thy power blesseth thee.
Say that again.
For the Most High thy power blesseth thee.
The Most High thy power that blesseth thee. Who? You know what I'm saying? Yasha Allah, the 12 tribes of Israel. He's going to give us a blessing if we hearken to his law, statutes, commandments that day. We don't.
And thou shalt lend unto many nations.
Say that again.
And thou shalt lend unto many nations.
You know what I'm saying? If we listen to the Most High God, he's going to give us a blessing. And we shall lend to, you know what I'm saying, nations, the Gentiles. That's what we're going to do. To these other nation of people. Read on.
But thou shalt not borrow.
And we don't have to, because we got all the monies. So, you know what I mean? Right now, we are a cursed nation of people because we asking for money. But in the kingdom, they're going to ask us for money. But guess what? Guess what happened? In the wilderness, only thing that we have to do is say, I apologize to my brother. Only thing that we have to do, have the day of atonement. Only thing that we have to do is don't make no other gods besides the Most High God. No graven images. That's the only thing that we have to do. And we will be above all people upon the face of the earth. But guess what we love? We love these other nations. The white man ice is colder. You know the white man ice is colder. He got some unique ice. Even though he went to the same sink as you, he frozen in the same freezer, but his ice is so unique. I gotta swim with him. He got that good swim water. He got the good pool. You know what I mean? Even though we both go to the YMCA. But it just happens to be when he's there, the pool water is more special than the pool water when he get out. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's how much we destroy. It says it right here. For the Lord thy God blesseth thee, Israel. Read on.
As he promised thee.
As he what?
As he promised.
Oh, you know the Most High God, you know he hold his promises. He hold his goddamn promises. Who did not hold their promise? You know what I mean? You tell her, you know what I mean? If any Christian church, Catholic church, Muslim mosque, or whatever, tell you about the law, you ask them, was it hard for the Israelites to follow the law, or they decided not to follow the law? That's the thing. That's the thing. Did they decide not to do the law, or decided to do the law? They decided not to do the law. That's it. That's it. See how easy it is? If you do the law, guess what happens? You're going to, you know what I mean? You're going to lend money to Ukraine. If you don't do the law, guess what's going to happen? We're going to sell drugs to pregnant women. See how easy that is? In Deuteronomy, I think chapter 30, verse 19, it says, you know what I mean? Choose life and not death. The open book test. That's what it was. No, just finish that one. Finish that scripture right there about this.
Okay.
Stuff on the top.
For the Most High thy power blesseth thee, as he promised thee, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, but thou shalt not borrow.
We should never borrow. We should not be in debt by these heathen nations, Blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. How are we going to be in debt for people who violated us? How the person who did the violation and we got to pay them off for debt? So what happened to Haiti? Haiti kicked the French. The French had the Haitian people, the so-called the Levites, so-called Haitians, the Levite brothers, God's chosen people in bondage, slavery. That's what happened. And the Haitian people beat their oppressor.
Right.
And you know what happened? The slaves had to pay their slave master reparations. Think how crazy that sounds. Not only they had to pay them reparations, their slave master unalived their leader. You see how crazy this is? But we became the borrower. Read on.
Okay. And thou shalt reign over many nations.
Say that again.
And thou shalt reign over many nations.
We should, you know what I'm saying? We should take over many nations. That's what it says in the Bible. Thou shalt reign over many nations. The Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. You know what I'm saying? The Dominicans are supposed to be reigning over the Spaniards. You know what I'm saying? The Haitians are supposed to be reigning over the French. You know what I'm saying? The African American is supposed to be reigning over the British. The so-called North American Indians are supposed to be reigning over the goddamn British. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what it says right here in the scripture. That's what it says in the Bible. That's what it says. That's what it says. Read on.
Got on time. But they shall not reign over thee.
Say that again.
But they shall not reign over thee.
Now we celebrate white Jesus doctrine. Now we celebrating Christmas. Now we celebrating the 4th of July. Now we celebrating birthdays and Easter. They're reigning over us. Because Donald Trump said you want to celebrate Easter on April 20th. I thought Easter was always the first Sunday of April. Nah, he changed it. Because he reigned over us. So he's going to tell us how to celebrate it. And you're going to get your Easter eggs. You're going to, you know what I mean? You're going to go into the Catholic Church. You know what I mean? You're going to go around that goddamn Pope that was touching your son all day. He's going to feed you those dry ass crackers. He's going to give you that little bit of wine. And he's going to say God loves everybody with white Jesus behind him. And you're going to put on that goddamn suit. And you're going to love it. Then you're going to go home and make Easter ham. Easter ham. You know that there's an Easter ham. We all know that. We all know that.
Easter pork.
Easter pork. It's against the law to eat pork, but Donald Trump said it's time for y'all to eat pork. Guess what you're going to do? You celebrate my holiday, you're going to eat pork. But this is about Jesus. I'm telling you, our Oppressor is not about genius. He got us twisted, Lord, and we love it. We love it because after when all else, you know what I mean? After when we do everything what Donald Trump wants us to do, eat the pork. We go, you know what I mean? We put on that stupid ass suit and we dress like Donald Trump. You know what I mean? And we go to the Catholic Church. And we eat those crackers, and we drink that juice, and we see white Jesus behind that white man. No. We see the white Jesus behind that black man, because this is in the black community, Hispanic community. We all know that. We all see Jesus in the back. After when we finish doing everything, and we go home, we eat the pork. We eat all the good pork. We eat the pork skins. We eat all that good pork. Then when all that's finished, we start selling drugs on Monday. We go back to selling drugs on Monday. That's what we do. We are a destroyed nation of people. We don't. So, but they shall not reign over thee. The other nations is not allowed to reign over us, because once they reign over us, they're going to say your people is no good and you're allowed to violate and sell your people drugs. That's what happened to these people. That's what happened to us. And you got the other nation of people telling us how to celebrate you know what I'm saying, how to celebrate their holiday. They're reigning over us. You know?
God. Verse 7. If there be among you a poor man.
Say that again.
If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren within any of thy gates in thy land, which the Most High thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not harden thine heart, nor shut thy hand from thy poor brother.
Oh, man. You hear this law? That's a law. That's literally a law right here. But guess what we do? We see it every day. Our poor brothers and sisters out in the streets don't got no goddamn. They walking on bare feet. They hungry. They asking for 50 cents. 50 cents. Two goddamn quarters. I know we jammed up. Some of us is jammed up. We jammed up. I understand that. But we know if we have it, we will get it. We talking about people who have abundance. That's what we talking about. We talking about an average brother, you know what I mean? He had to pay off his bills, you know what I mean? Pay the rent right now. He, you know what I mean? He won't have enough, you know what I mean? He won't have enough to buy food. We ain't talking about that brother. Oh no. We talking about the brother who have it. You know what I mean? And it's still up to that brother who have a couple of dollars. You give, you know what I mean? Give him a percentage of what you have in your pocket. It's up to that individual. But we talking about the rich people in our nation. The people who do have it. It's not going to break the bank. It's in our Constitution. Read in our Constitution. It says, if there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren, look at that. Was they talking about these other nations? What they talking about other nations? They were talking about Yahshua. Was they talking about the mixed multitude? You know how they love to say mixed multitude. Oh, wait. They try to make that, oh, those is those other things. No, it's not. It's talking about your brother. You know what I mean? Your brother within any of thy gates, in thy land, the Lord thy God giveth thee. But the Most High God gave you some farmland. But the Most High God, you know what I mean, gave you, you know what I mean, gave you an apartment building, gave you an apartment. The Most High God gave you these things, and right now, you know what I mean, you got a little money in your pocket. So you're gonna go broke because you gave this person a quarter. We gonna go broke because you gave this person a goddamn quarter. You know he's jammed up, obviously. We supposed to. That's the reason why it's in our Constitution. Because in the American Constitution, this is not there. There's no law in the American Constitution that you have to take care of the poor. But you see every day that they have commercials talking about, let's take care of the veterans, the people who fought for this country. Hold up. You need a fund to ask people for money to help the people who fought in American wars? That's to let you know America don't give a goddamn about nobody but their own interests. I guess, you know what I mean? I guess they can stop cutting up that Ukraine money and just give it to the veterans. That's trillions and trillions of dollars. They damn sure didn't give it to us when the COVID-19 was going on. Well, all the monies, for all that money, but brothers and sisters were still getting sick. They call them essential workers. You believe that? We was around when, you know what I'm saying, when if a person gets sick he could pass away. Let's say he got bronchitis. He ended up getting the COVID-19. He's gone. But he's still making $12 an hour. Because he's an essential worker. He's an essential worker. We're supposed to have life-changing monies. Life-changing monies. Oh, no. How dare you tell me what to do with my slaves? There's no 6 feet. If you work for FedEx, if you work for UPS, this wasn't no 6 feet. Everybody cluttered like roaches in those factories. 4 people is in the trailer together. Everybody is passing over everybody, running over everybody. That's a bunch of, you know what I mean? I know it because I was there. Nobody ain't cleaning their hands, none of that stuff. And guess what? The managers didn't care. Because American law don't teach you to care about other people, only themselves. You know what they told me? You should be happy that you have a job at this time. Yo, you believe it? I was like, yo, first of all, I want more money. That's what I told my boss. I want more monies. I told him straight up, well, you know, we got a cap. Hey, no, I ain't thinking about no cap. This is what it is. Well, you should be happy, you know what I'm saying, you're working at this time because a lot of people ain't got a job. I was like, you are a disgusting bastard. I told my boss that.
That's right.
I'm like, what you gonna do? Try to fire me because I called you out on the hypocrite? You know what I'm saying? You're being a goddamn hypocrite right now, and you want me to get sick and be unalive, and I gotta carry these goddamn freedom papers. Remember, Ground Zero was in Westchester, where I was at, in Wyo, where I was at. We had to go through checkpoints, and FedEx gave me freedom papers. Oh, these are our slaves, and he's allowed to travel at this time. I did that to an officer. Yeah. That's Westchester. Newark, Mount Vernon, and Yonkers. All checkpoints. That was ground zero for, you know what I mean, for COVID-19. That was literally ground zero. You better have freedom papers. If you don't got no freedom paper, you will be taken to jail. I was there. I had to make copies to give it to my homeboys, so they can show the police that they can get to travel them that night. They had the front like they work for FedEx. I gave them freedom papers. I made copies of that. But it happens to be that before all that started, they gave us freedom papers on that day. How did they know? If everything was brand new. It was all right, everybody, because it was all touch and go. Trust me, I ended up getting pneumonia. Remember, you couldn't get sick at the time. There wasn't no such thing as, oh, he just got a cold, you got pneumonia, you got bronchitis. It wasn't, that was gone. That didn't exist no more. COVID-19. They stuffed me in the closet. They like, get you in the closet with a stick. They had the outbreak suit on. You know what I mean? It sounded like an astronaut. Yeah, that's serious. And I had pneumonia. Like, oh, we're sorry, we apologize for stuffing you in the closet with a stick. No, you're laughing. I'm telling you the truth, man. Because remember, they had the quarantine stations and stuff. Remember, I was at ground zero. So they stuffed me in the closet. It was like 10 of them with the zip suits, and I'm freezing. I'm freezing. It was the ground, and I was at the hospital, but they had the quarantine station outside the hospital. Why you didn't come to the hospital earlier? I thought I just had to go. Oh, we apologize. It's pneumonia. It's in you upstairs. Pneumonia. And it was bad. But I had pneumonia. I didn't have COVID-19. But more to the story. All right, Bob, can you read that from the top so we get up out of here?
Khan, if there be among you a poor man.
A poor man. Brother don't got no monies. Or he's jammed up. We don't know.
Khan.
Or sister.
Of one of thy brethren.
Of one what?
Of one of thy brethren.
One of, you know what I'm saying, the people of Israel. Our brethren. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. Mexicans is our brother. The Dominicans is our brother. The Puerto Ricans is our brother. The Venezuelans is our brother. The Cubans is our brother. Read on.
Within any of thy gates.
Within any of our, so any in the facility that we have control of. You know what I mean? If a brother that's jammed up or poor needs something, read on.
In thy land.
Go on.
Which the Most High thy power giveth thee.
Go on.
Thou shalt not harden thine heart.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt not harden thine heart.
Oh man, I hate when these people come, these poor black people come to me. They smell. Look at the clothes they got on. He ain't got no shoes on his feet. He's just a drug addict. Listen how you sound. Listen how we sound. That's crazy. How we start sounding like white Jesus doctrine. How we start sounding like the slave master. How we start sounding like our oppressor. And Donald Trump. Donald Trump talked like to the Mexicans that way. Donald, you know what I mean? Hillary Clinton talked to the African Americans that way. Super predators. How did this happen? Because we took on the traits of our oppressor. We following behind our oppressor. That's what we're doing. God's chosen people is following behind our oppressor. And now we starting to sound like our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressor don't got to talk no more. Go ahead.
So like real quick, you know what reminded me of that? This almost sounds like a joke. When in DR, they were, because of the migration of Haiti and everything, you know, dark-skinned people, right? They wanted to do a background check. I don't know who came up with it. 100 years back, or something to that effect, to 90-something. And I was like, if you're looking to see who has roots that's Haitian or whatever outside of what the island is, to look based on skin color, you should look at the jury and go around. Because ain't nobody that white. And I was like, that was on TV. That was actually on the media. I'm like, yeah, like 98%. Everybody's dark.
No, what you dropping so heavy? Because I was gonna say that. Because nobody say which one of these is Spaniards. Right. Nobody says that.
Right.
Nobody says that. Nobody. You know what? We're gonna go 100 years back and we're gonna kick all those the descendants of the Spaniards out. Because we know what the Spaniards did to this country. Ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody talking like that. We know this, you know what I mean? We know the so-called African was enslaved by the Spaniards. Right. It was Hispaniola. It was only one island. Right. Then the Spaniards made a deal with the French.
Right.
That's how the island got split.
Right.
Yeah, yo, you know what? We're coming over here. Yo, you know what I mean? Come on, the Pope told us. We all Christians, right? We all Catholic, right? We can make some deal that you can make some money on the sugar cane and I can make some money on this rum. All right, cool. Let's split this in half. This how it's gonna be Haiti. This how it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Right. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pay you this money. This is gonna be our half. This is gonna be your half. You get these slaves, I get these slaves. Business as usual. That's what happened. That's literally what happened. Right. But nobody said nothing but that Spaniard or that Frenchman Nobody looking for the Frenchman, nor the Spaniard. But everybody looking for the indigenous, you know what I'm saying, the indigenous population, or you know what I mean, or this so-called African population. That's what they're looking for. They ain't looking for the conquerors. They're looking for the people who was victims. Who was victims. You know what I mean? And they're gonna go by skin tone. That's the reason why in ISUPK, this ain't about no skin tone. I'm letting you know, Bob Marley's sons can never come in this school at all. Period. I don't care what you say. It's a rap. It's a rap for them. It's a rap for them. They, you know what I mean? What they could do is humble themselves, kiss the boots, and empty all their money in ISUPK bank. That's it. That's all they could do. That's all they could do. They're all white people to us. That's it. That's it. And you see how easy that is? It's going on, you know what I mean? You see how it's going on? Matter of fact, I remember at the cookout. Oh, wait, I remember at that cookout. You know, that's only for La Familia, right? No, personal. It's our family. So, you know what I mean? So, I'm telling you, it was a dark-skinned French white man try to get into the cookout. That's serious. That's serious. And I was like, oh, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm like, he said, I'm French. I was like, oh, you're French from Haiti? He said, no, French from France. I said, but they get people like, you know, because, you know, they have a whistling that so-called Haitian go to France. They came from Haiti. He said, no, man, you know what I'm saying? My father was a French white man. I'm like, you're not allowed in here. And he looked like me. He tried to get in. He tried to get in. I'm like, no, this is not for you. It's not for you. This is for the Haitian people. That's it. I had to check him right there. Yeah, man. Yeah, he was a Bob Marley. That's what he was. He was a Bob Marley. And they're not allowed in the family affair. Why, you know what I mean? Why we doing the merengue, you know what I mean? And you over here messing up the merengue. I don't like it. Machata. You messing it up. I don't like it. So it said right here, read it from the top of the show.
If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren within any of thy gates in thy land, which the Most High thy power giveth thee, thou shalt not harden thine heart.
We ain't not allowed to harden our heart to mean be mad because his brother is poor. Yo, that's disgusting, man. That don't make any sense. But we learned that from our slave master. We don't.
Nor shut thine hand.
Nor what?
Nor shut thine hand from thy poor brother.
You know what I mean? So nor shut our hand mean like if the brother asked for 25 cents, give him 25 cents. Now I ain't gonna get that 25 cents. He's dirty. You believe? We sound like white Americans that look towards us this way. We don't.
Nor shut thine hand from thy poor brother.
Go
on. Verse 8. But thou shalt open thine hand wide unto him.
Say that again.
But thou shalt open thy hand wide unto him.
This is where this is where the law comes in. This is what the Most High God. This was Moses. So-called Haitian brother, a Levite brother, teaching us about brotherhood and the law. It says, but thou shalt open thy hand wide unto that poor brother or sister. Read on.
And shall surely lend him sufficient for his needs.
Say that again.
And shall surely lend him sufficient for his needs.
And shall surely lend him sufficient for his needs. You know what I'm saying? The need is something that you cannot live without. Oh man, you know what I mean? If you chilling or whatever, get our brother a couple dollars, get a burger. You know what I'm saying? Or not think about it, but you know he's jammed up. You know he live on the street. Just help that brother out so he can get on his day. Or that sister out so she can get on her day. Don't think about it. Just think about that's my brother, that's my sister. And God told me to do this. That's it. It's not grievous. We're showing brotherhood to people who's not popular in society. You see, and I'm talking about in Donald Trump's society. But in our society, he's still and she's still Yasha Allah. Everybody ain't gonna have the jewels, you know what I mean, and the gold, and you know what I mean, and the big house and all. Everybody gonna have that right there. Remember, people said, you know what I'm saying, John gonna be least in the kingdom. You're gonna be greater than John. Come on, man. So that gave us an obligation to look down on that brother or that sister. Hell got to know that's a sin. That's a sin. Yo, brother, what's going on, man? Yo, everything's cool. Yo, this is all I have right here, man. You take it easy, all right? Here go my card. You know what I mean? Here go my card. You want to stop by the school? You hungry or whatever? We got some food or whatever. I'll hold you down. Oh, you don't got no shoes, yo. Come by the school about, you know what I mean, tomorrow, you know, 10 a.m. if possible. And I see, you know, I have some shoes that you can put on so you don't got to walk around here barefoot. What's wrong with that? Is that hard to say to your brother? Or your sister? Hey, and ISUPK, we say this stuff all the time. I got shoes in the back waiting for the brother to come back. In the wintertime, I gave him a coat. He was walking around with a goddamn hoodie on. And it was like, you know what I mean? It was 10 below out there. Yo, man, it's freezing out here, man. Yo, come to the school. I got extra coats. I give you. Come on, man. This is crazy right here. We want to be like Donald Trump in America and white Jesus doctrine. It's the law. Read on Bible, Sean.
And that which he wanted.
Go on.
Verse 9. Beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart.
Say again.
Beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart.
So he said, beware, be mindful that there be not a thought in your wicked heart, your wicked mind, because you already thinking that way towards your brother. And I'm telling you, not think that way towards your brother. That's what this, you know, that's what this so-called Haitian is telling blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians. That's what he's saying. Haitian brother. Moses. That's what he's telling all of us. Because guess what? We're looking towards each other as a bunch of wicked bastards because we ain't got no gold. We ain't got no monies. Most of God say, yo, you can't do that. Not to y'all, not to your own kind, man. Not to your own kind, man. When you lend to a brother, that's that, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to rejoice in that. You're supposed to understand that that's my brother. It's not another nation. It's my brother. It's my sister. This is, you know what I mean? This is the low class. Why you got wickedness in your mind towards your own brother that went to the same slavery as you, huh? That get up out, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He got enough on his plate that he live on the streets and he's getting beat up by cops and everybody's not giving him a chance and kicking him while he's down. Then we're gonna come along and do exactly the same thing, huh? That's what we're gonna do. Okay.
It's a reason for that is the meat shop.
Oh yeah. I understand what you said. Bible Shaw, a matter of fact, remember this is integrity, so pull that scripture which you're referring to.
Oh, Salaki, yeah. I don't know. I was gonna ask you.
Oh no, Bible Shaw, just type it in to make sure inherit the earth. Make sure I inherit the earth. But I understand what you're talking about. Because this is it right here. You know what I mean? You gotta remember, you got the Sadducees and the Pharisees. Oh, they had all the monies. They had the long fringes. Sweepers. They had sweepers, we call it. They had the sweepers. You know what I mean? They had the fresh, the meat tree was out the hair. The meat tree was out the hair. They had the long meat trees. But there was a bunch of wicked bastards. They hated their brothers. They had respect of person. That's what they did. But,
Matthew chapter 5, verse 5. Blessed are the meek.
Go to 4. No, just click on that. Yeah, click on that. Click on that. Now just no. Go back up. No. Click on that arrow. Click on that arrow. You just had to click on the arrow and that's just gonna pop. No, go up on 3.
God, verse 3. Mm-hmm. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Say that again.
Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Blessed are the poor in spirit. Read on.
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
So it's telling me, blessed are the poor in spirit. Read on. For there is the kingdom of heaven. Read on.
Verse 4. Blessed are they that mourn.
Say that again.
Blessed are they that mourn.
You know what I'm saying, Phil? You know what I mean? Understand about brotherhood and sisterhood towards your brother. Understand that in our Constitution, we're not allowed to look down on a brother or sister that's jammed up. They're jammed up. They're already fighting, and you're going to put more, you know what I mean, more gasoline on the goddamn fire? They jammed up.
That's right.
They walk around with goddamn socks outside in the snow, but meanwhile, you're going to look down on them? They jammed up. Blessed are they that mourn. Read on. That feel sorry. Go on.
For they shall be comforted.
Say that again.
For they shall be comforted.
And it's our job, preaching the prophet of the ISUPK, to comfort that brother or sister. You know what I mean? We got a preaching officer of 50, shot one. Brother come in here. You know what I mean? You know what's up? Yo, we want some chicken. You know what I mean? We got some chicken. We want some rice. I'll make you a plate. You could take, you know what I mean? You could take home to make sure, you know, you won't be hungry tonight. Take whatever you can carry. Take it. Put it in the goddamn microwave so when you wake up in the morning, you don't be hungry. You don't. And if it's too much, give it to your brother or sister. That's what you have to do. We got the good dirty rice in there. We got the fried chicken. You got the barbecue chicken. You got the rice. So you're not going to be hungry tonight. Not on my goddamn watch. You're not going to be hungry. Take a plate. If the person don't want to take a plate, okay. But you understand that this is what it is. I heard, you know what I mean? I heard what you said. I know what type of position that you just told me what you in. All right, cool. Right here. Take this right here. Barbecue sauce. Take 3, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's all good. I was obligated to do that. That's what it is. Don't feel too proud. And a lot of our brothers and sisters feel too proud about that. That's crazy. I know in Yonkers, y'all don't care. Yo, you know what I mean? And why y'all, where I'm at? Oh, I'm Cousin Lucky. Yo, we don't care. We don't care. If you got food, we coming. We come. Yo, one thing, the best thing about YO, boy, we would, you know what I mean? We would be friendly into your barbecue. You know us? Yeah, we go over there. Whenever we get food first, then party later. That's it. Yeah, my crew was like, we was always like that. That's how young, when we do the food drive in YO, the food would be gone in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. There's no pride in Yonkers. There's no goddamn pride in Yonkers. We're going to take everything what you got. I don't know what it's about, but that's how we get down. Anything free, we take it. We take it. We don't care. Very free?
Don't they be doing y'all be doing the camp? You have the food drive. Doing ain't the nigga with the camera? Shit, fuck. Get this nigga. They eating your chicken, your food. Like, yeah, that's a good chicken. What they eat.
Yo, we had a food drive next to a Puerto Rican restaurant. Yo, what it called? I want to say it wasn't, but it was next to a Puerto Rican restaurant. And guess what happened? The people that was in the restaurant came to the food drive. Work and customers. He came right to the food drive. Then the Dominican brothers came over from the barber shop. Yo, we don't care. We don't care. Trust me. We don't care. We don't care. You know, there's no pride over here. You know what I mean? Harlem, you know what I mean? It takes a while. You gotta tell you know what I'm saying? Food drive that go on and why your food drive will be finished in 20 minutes. I'm gonna let you know. 20-minute food drive. Trust me, I know I did it plenty of times. We don't care about nothing. There's no pride over here. We go with bags or whatever. That's how it is. Hot food, oh man, that's another animal. You bring hot food over there, oh, you know, I'm your cousin Pedro. That's how they get down. They would say that first. They're like, nah, man, we're just giving out food. Oh, work. Let me get two of those plates over there. And it's all good. So I can't. You don't care. There's no problem. Why would you so do blessed are they that mourn?
Okay. Blessed are they that mourn.
That have a, you know what I mean? That have empathy, have brotherhood, have sisterhood, and understanding about their kind. You know.
For they shall be comforted.
Yeah. The people who's asking, comfort them. If they can have that comfort for that, you know what I mean, for that span of time, give them comfort. Just give them the damn comfort, because when they walk away from you, they're going to be fighting. Give them that little comfort right there in that little interval. Like when you come to me, you're going to be comforted. I'm going to look at you. I'm going to look at you as a brother, as a sister. And this, you know what I mean? And this is what I'm going to say to you. Trust me, man, I've been at food drives, man, and people who do food drive don't care. I think you've been to a couple of food drives in YO. You saw how they treat them people, right? You see, it'll be like, yo, this is crazy. That don't even make any sense. They're struggling. And they treat them like dirt. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man. They don't have this. But they are Christians. Because remember, those are all church folks. You saw they, you know what I mean? They praying before the food. Yo, they doing all the good stuff. By the time, you know what I mean, when the people come in, yo, they treat them like crap. Right. I'm like, yo, man, this is crazy. We don't. They don't get no comfort. They don't get no comfort. We don't.
Verse 5. Blessed are the meek.
You say that again?
Blessed are the meek.
Blessed are those poor people. Go on.
For they shall inherit the earth.
They shall what?
For they shall inherit the earth.
Not only the poor, the person who mourns for the poor. The person, because if they doing it now, they're going to do it when they have all the monies. Because they've been doing it when they have no money. They've been cool and treating brothers and sisters like brothers and sisters when they poor. So when they get when they get some money, they're just going to increase the way they treat their people. That's how I go. But if you know what I'm saying, if you don't treat your people the way that the Most High God said that you're supposed to treat it when you're poor, when you get more money, you're just going to increase. You're disgusting this. It was always in you. It was always like that. It was all like that. That's, you know what I mean? And that's how it is. And with that, I'm Precinct Officer Paratazar out of Yonkers, New York, holding the class down for Precinct Officer 1000 Sha'al. And this is the Israelite School, University School Practical Knowledge, ISUPK. Started for 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hanna. And since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians the laws according to God. Treat your brothers and sisters with kindness. That's it, because it's part of our law. Make sure you go to ISUPK.com, scroll down, pay your tithes, and also with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to a priest and officer 50, Sha'afwan.
Let's clap it up for the class. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister.
Right.
There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. And Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, like Ishara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or a teacher. Priest fund, a free will offering for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Just finished the Passover. What is the next one?
The Feast of Weeks.
The Feast of Weeks coming up next. Check your bulletin board for dates. And if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf. And with that, men of Israel, Imajum, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Imajum Shabbat, Imajum, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah, Yajun Matah, which means hand down, Sar, and turn to the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imajum Shabbat, Imajum, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Al Hashem Yahshua, Yajun Matah, class dismissed.